Here we go! Here we go, nigga.
What's up with y'all, man? We back at it again. I ain't gonna lie. I like how my camera's standing, bro. I'm gonna keep it like this from now on, every reaction, but we back with another video. Now, they talking about some unemployment. I've been hearing this, I be seeing a couple of videos about unemployment. Like, I don't know how y'all get all this unemployment, bro. Like, jobs going broke or something, man? Because, I don't know, man. Because it's like, ain't the economy getting broke? So, like, how all this unemployment going on, but at the same time, we ain't getting money like that? I don't know. I'm just talking, man. I'm just talking, man. But, we back at it with another video. Oh, man, I'm just yapping. Let's get to it, man.
Employed now. Well, I have 5 reasons. Reason number 1, nobody's actually hiring people. Brother, I do not understand why it's so hard to get a job nowadays. Like, it feels like everybody is putting up a for hire or we're hiring sign, but nobody's actually hiring you.
I feel it. You know what? I kind of do feel that in a way. Well, no, I got a job already. I've been working since 2018, so at my job. But every time I try to fill out a second job, bro, it'd be so hard. It'd be like, yeah, they hiring, but they ain't trying to hire nobody. Like, what sense do that make? But y'all need people. So, like, how y'all need people but don't hire them at the same time? That don't make no sense.
Really crazy because right now we're living in one of the worst economic ages of our country in history, and nobody has money because nobody has a job. And you know it's bad when even the entry-level jobs are not hiring either. Like, I don't know why McDonald's, Wendy's, and Walmart feel like they're too good to hire people, but at the same time, y'all just need to humble yourselves. Y'all over here selling mystery meat patties and wondering why we getting sick. Like, fam, my homie tried to get a job at Wendy's the other day, and they literally denied him because they said he wasn't qualified enough. Like, brother, it is Wendy's. You expect me to have a degree in mopping floors? Like, why do these level 1 jobs have such high expectations? The whole point of your existence.
Nah, bro, like, that's the thing I don't understand. Like, if you trying to get hired at any of these places, what experience, like, if you just started, like, how else you gonna start if you just, like, if you need experience? You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, if you just starting to work, how you gonna get the experience if they not letting you get hired? Like, I never understand that. And it's not just these jobs. I feel like it's other jobs too. Like, you gotta get the experience first to work at certain jobs and stuff like that. And I'd be like, bruh, like, how you gonna get the experience if you don't hire me to get the experience?
Is that it's easy to get a job here because nobody wants to work you. Nobody grows up in life dreaming to be a McDonald's worker. No, we want to be NASA scientists or agents or whatever or something. Like, bro, you know inflation's bad when Burger King's actually trying to be treated like a king. Like, Pete, I was scrolling on TikTok the other day, right? And I seen a video of this fully qualified pilot, completely stressed out, complaining about how hard it is for him to get a job. Mind you, he is a fully qualified pilot. That is not an easy feat. But the reason why is because this is a very common thing of our generation. Apparently, employers don't want to hire us because they think we're lazy, depressed, and we just don't want to work hard. And it's like, okay, a good amount of us are, but at the same time, not all of us are. What happens too many times is that these employers make up different excuses of why they don't want to hire you. Oh, you haven't had job experience. Brother, I'm 15. Oh, you don't have a college degree. Brother, I'm in college. Oh, you've never had experience in this type of job. Brother, I just graduated college. I got the degree. That's what I'm here for. It doesn't make sense, but these employers are just doing that. And the whole DEI situation is going to make this whole thing a lot worse because now employers can choose not to hire you just based off of your skin color or how you look or what gender you are, but we're going to get into that later. But
wait,
that's not why
what? So you really not going to get hired. So you telling me off the skin color of my skin, I can't get a job? Bro, that ain't making no sense, bro. I'm gonna let you explain yourself.
Some of y'all actually are just lazy. Let me explain. Alright, so real quick, I'm gonna put something on the screen, and I guarantee a lot of y'all have never seen this before. It's called a job application, and brother, you need to fill one out. A lot of y'all don't want to work jobs. Like, you're scared of a job application.
Nah.
What? What is check? Like, everybody wants to be a YouTuber, a basketball player,
No, he
a rap.
wildin' though. Nah, he wildin'. I know he finna get to next. He finna get to the rappers and basketball players. Now, I had a thought in my head, right? And I was like, man, I notice when it comes to black people, right? We always want to be bigger than something than ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always want to be either it's a basketball player, a rapper, a content creator. And we never think about the simple jobs that we can get done. You know what I'm saying? Like firefighter, engineer. You don't think about the simplest things. But I also feel that even if we did the simplest things, I feel like we wouldn't get the same pay or opportunities as like other minorities. So I feel like I understand why people, mostly black people, will go and choose like basketball or rap. I understand it. I feel like I understand it. But I'm gonna let him speak.
Rapper, like, brother, be a carpenter, be an accountant. We need more doctors, we need lawyers. Do something regular. And it's good to try things out. But at the same time, if you've been at it for 5 years in your mama's basement and nothing has surfaced, I'm not gonna lie, bro, you need to fill out some applications.
Now, I'm gonna give y'all some game. I see a lot of people hearing it. I'm gonna give y'all some game. Some game I have to give myself. When it comes to entertainment, when you trying to do anything entertainment, you pretty much making a story. You know what I'm saying? You're selling a story. When it comes to like the creative stuff, you pretty much gotta be an entrepreneur. You gotta promote yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's not like an easy application, like a job application, like dude said. You gotta really put in the work. Like, you your own boss, but you gotta put it and work like a boss. And you know, you gotta put your Fendi gauntlet, and you know, you gotta take over. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of us Gen Zs, you know, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Now me, you know, I'm starting. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting my work process. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this YouTube thing for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple videos. I'm sorry for the background outside noise, but you know what I'm saying? I've been doing a YouTube thing for a while, man. You know what I'm saying? This feel like free pay. This feel like free paper, 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? But this is something I want to do. You know what I'm saying? You never know what's gonna happen. But you know what I'm saying? We just gonna see. I'm losing my train of thought. But yeah, I'm losing my train of thought right now. But I keep losing my train of thought right now. What I was gonna say. Oh yeah. If you wanna be your own boss, if you really wanna do this entertainment stuff, you gotta be consistent. You know, you gotta do the same work as you'll do a 9 to 5. And if you lazy in 9 to 5, you're not gonna be your own boss. I'm sorry.
That's very ironic coming from a YouTuber, but at the same time, you have to do what you have to do to chase your dreams. But in all reality, you have no work ethic. And you only want to do that because you want life to be easy. You just want to be on it.
What I just tell y'all, bro. If you gonna be lazy, you not gonna be your own boss. You gotta put in the same work as the 9 to 5.
Couch, eating
or harder.
Chips, watching TV and gooning all day. That's what you want to do. Nothing in life comes easy. Everything takes hard work. I don't care what you do. And you wasting your life away being lazy, living in your mom's basement isn't gonna do anything for you. Brother, get a job. And oftentimes what happens with these unemployed people is that they'll party all of high school, get to college for a year, party, drop out, and be like, yo, I'm gonna take a gap year. But during this gap year, they absolutely do nothing. All they do is eat, smoke, drink, and waste away a year of their life where they could have properly been planning and strategizing for how they're finna get this bag. Or maybe during that year, you could try to chase your dreams. But then after 1 year of not doing shit, you realize that low-key, life is kind of better this way. So you extend it to 2 years. And then once you realize your mom's not kicking you out, you're like, yo, F it. Let me just see if I can do this until 21. Now you're 21, living with your mama's crib, and you haven't worked a single job. And now she's getting mad at you because you're just stinking up her crib. So now instead of going to college, you try to go to trade school. And this is where a lot of niggas make their worst mistake. Because if you're already a lazy bum, trade school is not the route to take. Because trade school isn't a cheat code to escape college and get a job. Brother, it is hard work. There's a reason why people prefer to go to college than trade school. Because degree jobs are way easier than blue collar. Let me tell you right now, there is absolutely no way you can just smoke, chill, vibe out, and play video games when you have a 6 a.m. shift at the oil rig. Like, brother, there's a reason why those jobs are high paying. Nobody wants to do. And once these unemployed people figure out that...
Now, I'm gonna tell y'all about my job, right? I ain't doing stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all a little details. The little details, man. You know what I'm saying? Basically, what I'm studying a lot of machines, you know what I'm saying? I'm on my Dr. Eggman stuff, you know what I mean, with the machines, you know what I mean? So I've been getting to it with a lot of machine scenes and knowing how they work and learning how, you know, it works in everyday life and how it pretty much wants the world. And what I mean by that is that, alright, I'm gonna give y'all an example. I'm not even gonna give my job for example. I'm gonna give like a random, I'm gonna say Pepsi, right? When it comes to them factories, right, they need machines to build up the cans and like pretty much make the product, right? So who they need to fix it? The plant engineer, man. See, that's what I'm trying to be, man. See, I'm on a different level. See, I ain't gonna tell too much, but I'm on a whole different level, man. You know what I mean? Now, as far as my job, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here lifting boxes. I've been doing it for a couple years. Now my shift, you know what I'm saying? I'll start like 4:30 in the morning. So what he talking about, that 6 a.m., that's babies, man. Like, I'm used to that, man. I'm full. I wake up, you know what time I wake up? 1:30 a.m. See, I'm already ahead. I'm already ahead. He talking about 6 a.m. That's babies, bro. That's for the babies, bro. I've been up working.
Hey, yo, that's not the route I want to take. They go back to being unemployed. Now their mama really on their ass, so they gotta get something. And they don't want to be a bum and apply to McDonald's or Wendy's or something, even though a bum is exactly what they are. So oftentimes after that, they either try to stream, do YouTube, or do TikTok, but then they realize, yo, this isn't as easy as I thought it is. Exactly. I don't want to do this, but you still gotta get bread somehow. So oftentimes these people resort to reason number 3 of why Gen Z people are unemployed. Making easy money, aka trapping, scamming, and OF. The only thing trapping and scamming is gonna lead to is being trapped and slamming.
Trapped in the jail cell.
Like, a lot of y'all think y'all are Franklin Saint or Pablo Escobar, but y'all oftentimes forget how their stories ended. I mean, people often go this route because it's easy money, or they just say it's their last option. Brother, go fill out a job application at McDonald's. A lot of people just do this temporarily so they can get back on their feet. But at the same time, you never know what's gonna happen with this rap. I've heard so many stories of deals going wrong, and that lifestyle is dangerous, and there's a reason why it's quick, easy money. It's instant gratification that can quickly end up being the end of your life. And scamming is no better. I mean, I've seen plenty of people get caught up scamming. Going the quick, easy route is not the way to go. But in life, you gotta work.
And let me know in the comments down below if y'all want to hear some scamming stories. Because now I want to react to some scamming stories now. Because he talking about all these stories, man. I know I heard some Bitcoin stories about some scamming stuff, bro. Let me know down in the comments if y'all want to see that, man. I ain't gonna lie. That sounds funny. I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy.
It's hard to get what you want, and that's just how life goes. You can't cheat the system, but you can beat the system. Why that kind of hard? I don't know. Honestly, that could be a lie because OF girls and porn stars for sure cheat the system. Temporarily, let me explain. I'm not gonna lie, the rise of these OF girls is insane. You got all these people over here making millions and millions of dollars off of y'all gooners. And now you got all of these little high school girls thinking that they can grow up and be an OnlyFans star and make bread. I mean, I seen a post of this girl counting down to her 18th birthday just so she...
Never just say counting down to her 18th birthday, bro. What is wrong with... You ain't really just say counting down to your 18th birthday? What is we doing?
You can open up an OnlyFans. That's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. I mean, other celebrities like Bad Baby did it too. She made like 14 mil like in the first 2 weeks. That's crazy. Like, it's insane. Sex work is a genuine option to some people nowadays. Because I'm telling you, in 10 to 15 years, all of these people who have made millions off of their body, they're gonna regret it when they can't find a husband. Or their kids can't go to public schools because they will get clean. There's a lot of these local town bops and limes thinking that if they start an OnlyFans, they're finna run up a bag like the top OnlyFans model. But I'm here to tell you, that is not true. I knew this one girl who went to one of my local high schools. She started an OF. She was pretty known in the area because, you feel me, she was a bop. She thought she was gonna run up a bag, but she ended up getting leaked. Everyone saw her in the news, and she ended up having to move away because she couldn't find a man here. This type of stuff is ruining life, which is why it's so sad seeing young girls trying to get drawn into this. Like, I've seen this one.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. You know, I thought I wasn't gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna keep it to me and y'all, between y'all, my 50 subscribers. My ex have OnlyFans. Now, I ain't pay for that motherfucker anyway, so I don't care. But motherfuckers that's paying that $10.99, y'all wild as hell. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it, bro. If you paying that $10.99, you're wildin'. I feel like, to me too, it's just like funny, like to me, like what he was saying, like the OnlyFans stuff is like an excuse, like come on, bro, you sold your soul. Once you have OnlyFans to make money, you sold your soul. I ain't gonna lie.
Social media star, I think her name is Piper Raquel. She was literally at the Bop house and she's counting down until she gets 18. And I'm pretty sure her mom manages her account so she knows what's going on. That's just disgusting. I don't care what you say. But yeah, if you think most people get you millions on the internet, don't do it. Be a nail tech or a lot or something. But speaking of that, let's get to reason number 4. We don't support each other. And also, Gen Z.
That's facts. No, that's facts. That's facts, man. I know a lot of people that got businesses that just, like I said, man, they had a business and nobody support them. That's why I support any black businesses, man. When I get my money up, even now, you know what I'm saying, any black, creator that got their own business, you know what I'm saying, I try my best to support, you know what I'm saying, give it, you know what I mean? Because it's not even you trying to get out there. We need more black businesses, right black businesses, not the ghetto ones, man. Not the ghetto ones, but we need black businesses out there, intelligent black people out there. I know they out here, bro. They out here. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta support more, man. That's all.
Is kind of waking up to what jobs really are. See, a lot of people don't want to work because they want to be slaving away, working for somebody else's dream, when their dreams just kind of fade and wither away. Despite what I've said in this video, I truly understand that. Like I said, I'm a YouTuber, bro. I understand wanting to chase your dreams. I'm trying to chase my dreams. Life is not easy. It was never meant to be easy. And sometimes you have to work for somebody else's dream to support and fund yours. But never lose sight of that. Like, I'm a YouTuber, right? But at the same time, I wasn't always a YouTuber. For this, I had a regular job at a water park, and I absolutely hated it. I was a lifeguard, and I had to watch water for 9 hours of my day just to get $14 an hour. And it was miserable. I had to wake up at 7 a.m., drive 40 minutes, and stand in 90-degree weather.
And now that I'm older, right? Because I feel like, when the last time I went to the water park, bro? Like 2022, bro. I feel like I should have asked, like, the little safeguards and stuff, like, how much y'all get paid an hour to do this? Like, when you go to, like, You know the little water parks that be like in like them hotels and stuff. I be like, how much y'all get paid an hour? Because it be looking all nice and stuff, looking like Zach and Cody and stuff. And I be like, how much y'all get paid an hour? Like if they get 14 an hour in that big hotel, I ain't gonna lie, I'll be heated.
No breaks, watching some water. But the worst part about it is that after I clocked out, I only had 5 hours to chill, and then I had to go to sleep, dreading to wake up to do it all over again the next day, and it was just miserable. And honestly, I only did that for like a month before I decided, I'm done. And I was going to fully pursue my YouTube dream while I was still in high school and I didn't have to pay bills, which ended up working out for me. But at the same time, I got very fortunate and blessed. But not a lot of y'all are in the same position. But I'm not gonna lie, that water park job was horrible though. Like, bro, the amount of kids I had to save because their parents were just negligent is insane. Like, why would you send your kid down a water slide that's going into a 6-foot deep pool knowing that they can't swim? What, do you just expect me to go and save them? Like, no, I don't want to save them. Matter of fact, most of the time it's cold when this happens. It'll be like 60 degrees outside. I don't even know why people want to be in water at that temperature. So now I gotta go and get wet, save this kid's life, then I gotta get out the pool and stand dripping wet in the freezing cold while the wind is blowing. Horrible job. Again, you have to play the game to escape the game. Which is why I gotta bring up number 5, the spiritual motherfuckers. Y'all gotta stop.
No.
Look, if you're a spiritual soul type of nigga, I'm gonna be honest, sun gazing and meditating ain't gonna pay the bills, bro. You gotta work your job. I understand you trying to beat the white man, do this, do that, God got you.
Hey man, the people that say that, you might as well be homeless. If you're not gonna play the game and try to get at least some type of money, you might as well be homeless. Cause there's no way to be like, I ain't gonna do nothing, I ain't gonna work, no. That doesn't work that way, bruh. That doesn't work that way. You might as well go ahead, put in that application, play the game, a different type of way to make it, play the game in your way, man. You know what I mean? It's ways not only to get money, but to make life your way, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta follow the freaking rules all the time. Like, you can make your life the way how you want it. You see how people just making money off of YouTube and just living their daily life. Like, think outside the box. Just you see in here, put the box outside of it and just think, man. Ain't that hard, bro. You thinking too much. Make your own life, man.
God also wants you to survive. Pay them bills. Talking about we in the matrix, I don't want to work. Well, not working is not going to take you out of the matrix. Exactly. It's just going to lead to death. Again, I'm not saying don't take a risk. If you want to take that risk, if you know you got to quit your job to succeed, quit that job and then be lazy. You got to go grind every single day for your purpose. Prime example of this is actually my editor, Alex, who I recently had to let go because he blew up on YouTube. But he did that because he quit his last job to work for me, helping my dream, while he was curating and growing his dream by himself. And once his dream started to pop off, he realized he had to take the risk.
I didn't know they was friends though. That's cool though, man. That's what's up, man. Got a little editor. See, I don't got no editor. This is all me. All the rest of these niggas haters. Besides my dad and my boy Vale, you know what I'm saying? The rest of these niggas is haters. Hating ass niggas.
He stopped working for me because now he's achieving his dreams. This is his channel. Go subscribe to him. Moral of the video, fuck jobs. But you should still work them. Don't be unemployed. Unless you're a YouTuber or a streamer. Follow my Twitch if you want to hear more topics like this, and follow my Instagram if you want to stalk me. Snapchat is up there too. Go add my reaction channel right here.
Type shit. Much appreciated. Now, I'm gonna give my little opinion real quick now. You can't be lazy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work, you gotta grind. If you wanna be your own boss, you gotta put in the work in, no matter what. So, if you don't wanna work 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying, you gotta put in the work to get your own money, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's all I gotta say, man. You can't be lazy. You can't be lazy. You can't just be like, you know what, I'm finna do bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep going, because if you don't put that work in for yourself, you gonna end up putting it into the 9 to 5, and you gonna hate the 9 to 5. So it's just no point. That's why I stopped complaining about my 9 to 5, because it's like, it's gonna be the same shit every day. I'm gonna deal with probably the same people every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna complain about the same thing that goes on every day. I'm gonna go ahead, work my hours, go on about my day, come home, do my school, come here, do my YouTube, and then if I blow up on YouTube, I don't gotta deal with that. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is patience. You know what I'm saying? Time and patience and money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm learning that, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be patient with everything. You know what I mean? I feel like, you know, since I've been like 18, 25, I've been patient with a lot of things, and I feel like this year, it's just I've been learning patience. You know what I'm saying? Be patient with, money. Be patient with learning. You know what I'm saying? Be patient with work. You know what I'm saying? Be patient with everything. Be patient with food. You know what I'm saying? The food you make. You know what I'm saying? Be patient with, I don't know what else to be patient. Be patient at editing videos, making music. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to be really patient at making beats. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, when I like something and I'm used to something, I get a little comfortable. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you gotta be patient. You want it to be good. You know what I'm saying? You want that steak. You don't want that $1 burger. You want that $100 steak. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But I've been sorry for my stutter. I've been doing too much talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm ending off. It's been 25 minutes. I hope y'all have a good day. You know what I mean? I hope y'all having y'all doing good. Y'all staying safe out there. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all be needing these videos because y'all be going through the toxic stuff outside the world. But you know what? Fuck all that, man. You understand? On TV, you can be comfortable, man. Go ahead, smoke you a blunt, eat some popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about that toxic stuff, man. But I'm finna go ahead, get the editing, probably make another video. I don't know. But stay tuned, and never know. I might have an end credit.